Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary journey to the heart of Southern Africa, to a country of breathtaking contrasts and unparalleled natural beauty. Botswana. Forget what you think you know about landscapes, because Botswana is about to redefine it for you. We're going to explore three of the most magnificent and otherworldly landforms on the planet, all found within the borders of this one incredible nation. We'll traverse the vast ancient sands of the Kalahari Desert, navigate the life-giving labyrinth of the Okavango Delta, and stand in awe on the stark, shimmering expanse of the Makadikgadi Pans. So, buckle up, make sure your water bottles are full, and get ready for an adventure that spans from arid desert to lush wetland and back again. Let's dive in. Our first stop is the legendary Kalahari Desert. Now, when you hear the word desert, you might picture endless barren dunes of sand. But the Kalahari is different. It's often called a thirstland rather than a true desert, covering over 900,000 square kilometers and spilling across Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa. The Kalahari is a vast, semi-arid sandy savanna. Its iconic red sands, rich in iron oxide, stretch as far as the eye can see, but they are surprisingly covered with resilient grasses, thorny shrubs, and acacia trees. This isn't an empty wasteland. It's a thriving, albeit harsh, ecosystem. The Kalahari is home to an astonishing array of wildlife that has adapted in remarkable ways to survive. You'll find herds of majestic gemsbok, with their long spear-like horns, springbok, wildebeest, and even predators, like the famous black-maned Kalahari lions, cheetahs, and leopards. These animals have evolved to get most of their water from the plants they eat, and they often travel vast distances in search of food. The Kalahari is also the ancestral home of the Sand People, one of the oldest cultures on Earth. For thousands of years, they have lived in harmony with this environment, possessing an encyclopedic knowledge of the land, its plants, and its animals, a testament to human resilience and adaptation. Walking through the Kalahari is a humbling experience. The silence is profound. The sky at night is a brilliant carpet of stars, and you feel a deep connection to the ancient pulse of the African continent. From the dry red heart of the Kalahari, we now journey north to a place that seems like a mirage, a complete paradox in this arid landscape, the Okavango Delta. Imagine a massive river, the Okavango River, flowing from the Angolan highlands, not into the sea, but spreading out into the Kalahari sands, creating a 15,000 square kilometre wetland wonderland. It is the world's largest inland delta, a sprawling fan-shaped oasis of crystal-clear channels, lagoons, and islands teeming with life. This is where the desert blooms. The best way to experience the Okavango is by Mokoro, a traditional dugout canoe, gliding silently through the narrow papyrus-lined waterways, poled by a local guide, is simply magical. The water is so pure, you can see the fish darting beneath you. Around you, the sounds of the delta come alive. The grunt of a hippo, the splash of a lechwe antelope bounding through the shallows, the distinctive call of a fish eagle. The islands, formed by termite mounds, are dotted with palm trees and become sanctuaries for an incredible concentration of wildlife. Elephants wade through the channels, their trunks held high like snorkels. Buffalo graze on the lush floodplains, and crocodiles bask on the riverbanks. It's a real-life Garden of Eden, where water is the source of all abundance. The delta is a dynamic, ever-changing system, with floodwaters arriving from Angola months after the local rains, creating a unique seasonal rhythm that governs the lives of every plant and animal here. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. It is truly one of Earth's last great wildernesses. Leaving the watery paradise of the Okavango, we travel southeast to our final destination, a landscape that feels like another planet entirely. The Makgadikgadi Pans. This is one of the largest salt flat complexes in the world, covering an area roughly the size of Switzerland. What you're looking at is the remnant of a colossal, ancient super lake that dried up thousands of years ago. For much of the year, particularly in the dry season, the pans are a vast, sun-baked expanse of white, cracked earth, and shimmering salt, stretching to a horizon that seems to curve with the earth. The silence here is absolute, almost deafening. There are no landmarks, no vegetation, just an endless white plain under a vast blue sky. It's so flat and empty that you can actually see the curvature of the planet. It's an experience that completely reorients your sense of scale and perspective. Driving across the pans feels like navigating the surface of the moon. But this seemingly lifeless world undergoes a dramatic transformation. When the summer rains arrive, the pans are flooded, attracting a massive influx of life. Flamingos arrive in their thousands, creating a spectacular sea of pink against the water. Herds of zebra and wildebeest embark on Africa's second-largest migration to graze on the newly sprouted, nutritious grasses. The desolate salt flats become a vital breeding ground and a temporary wetland, proving once again that in Botswana, life always finds a way. Standing on the pans, with nothing but the horizon around you, is a profoundly spiritual experience, connecting you to the deep, geological time of our planet. So there you have it, 3 jaw-droppingly different, yet interconnected, landscapes all within one nation. From the ancient life-filled sands of the Kalahari Desert to the miraculous watery labyrinth of the Okavango Delta, and finally to the stark, otherworldly beauty of the Makgadikgadi Pans. Botswana is a country that showcases the raw power and delicate balance of nature. It's a place of immense space, profound silence, and incredible resilience. It reminds us that even in the harshest conditions, life not only survives, but flourishes in the most spectacular ways. The journey through these landforms is more than just a trip. It's a deep dive into the very soul of Africa, a land of contrast, wonder, and endless discovery. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual expedition across Botswana. I hope it's inspired you to look at the world a little differently and to appreciate the incredible diversity of our planet. If you enjoyed this journey, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments which of these 3 landscapes you'd most like to visit. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.